Welcome in. How's it going, Ghost? You got the first? Makes me excited. I'm glad that you're here. Howdy there indeed. Hello. We are doing some more Minecraft today. We're going to keep building on the build that I've been working on for a while for my boy. We're making it pretty on the outside, and then we're going to make it pretty on the inside. It's going to be a super awesome maze. So we're kind of going from there, you know? We're doing our thing. Here we are. Hello. Let's resume this game. Let us resume this super awesome game. Okay, so the last time I've done work. I have done some work on... I've been raided by an imp! Oh my gosh, where's the sushi? I don't have any sushi. I wish I did, but thank you so much for the raid, Skulls. You are the best. If you have not had a chance to check out Skull Fairy 356, I recommend that you do so. She is the impiest imp there ever was. Absolutely amazing streamer. Lots of cozy games on Skull's stream. So if you like cozy games, Skull Fairy 356. I'm so stoked. Thank you so much for the raid. For those of you in the raid that don't know me, my name is Tinkio. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do a lot of things. Tonight we're doing Minecraft. We're building a sort of national park-esque thing with this world, and we're doing it for the boy. So what we're looking at right now is the side of this giant maze that I am going to be making for the boy. We're working on the outside. I'm kind of making the outside nice to look at. And then we're going to work on the maze on the inside. So this build is going to be huge. It's going to take a while, but we're working on it. I've done a lot of work on it as well. Hey, Donut, how's it going? The Donut of Bibbin, I love it. It's good to see you. Welcome in. I'm glad that you're here. How goes Brosidon? The Brotians are acting up a bit today, but other than that, it's been a pretty decent day. Pretty decent day indeed, I must say. Yep. So to kind of give you an idea, I'm glad it goes well for you, Donut. That's awesome. To give you an idea of kind of what I've done so far, I've put the walls up on all four sides of this maze. You can kind of see where the yellow sponge barrier is. That was kind of my like height. I didn't want to go any lower than that, because any lower than that and I started getting into weird caves and stuff that I didn't want to deal with. So I put up the walls, and then on this side and part of this side, but not all of this side, I've started doing kind of some... Well, it's never going to be hidden. We'll put it that way. It's not going to be hidden, but I put up some stuff to kind of make it blend in a little bit with the rest of the surroundings. So that's kind of what we're working on today, is just going around and making the sides kind of look good, filling in the bottoms, cutting the trees away from the edge. We're going to put some more trees and stuff up once we get to that portion of it, but for now we're just kind of blending it into the hillside a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Do hate to raid and lurk, but it's been a long day, and tomorrow's my marker for 1 year in Ohio. Oh my gosh, that's huge! Celebrating with games and crafts and stories, and you're just excited. Are you streaming part of that then? Before you go, are you gonna be streaming part of that celebration? Because I will try my hardest to check it out and be on if I can. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I will do my best to come and stop by on your 1 year in Ohio day because that's pretty awesome. A lot's happened good for you in a year too. Like it does not feel like it's been a year, but the amount of stuff, the amount of good that's come out of it in that 1 year is just amazing. Starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, and you'll be live till you're ready to crash out. Yep, that sounds about right. I will do my best to get on and support you, my friend, because I am glad that everything's working out for you. But yes, rating is not easy. Streaming is not easy. Watching stream for hours is not easy. If y'all need to lurk, please lurk. I appreciate that. That is one of my favorite things. Just make sure you leave me running in your browser so it counts, and have a great night. Thank you so much for bringing your community by. Have a good lurk, have a good sleep, and a good celebration tomorrow. Not just a good, have an amazing celebration tomorrow. Amazing. I'm super excited for you. I am just gonna be putting in some super awesome, cool looking dirt. We're gonna be dirty right now. That's what we're doing. We're doing all the dirt. So just be forewarned. It's getting dirty up in here. Dirty up in here, all yo. I don't know. Don't let me ever say that again. That was horrible. I regret it immediately. Let's see. What do I want to do? Uh, I'm just trying to kind of make it look not quite so uh not quite so like fake, I guess. Man-made. I've got like chickens and all this livestock that's just come out of nowhere for this. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just been kind of popping up out of nowhere. I'm kind of trying to make some like like plateau areas, you know, that kind of come off like these down here. Ledges, I guess, maybe would be a good word. I don't know. We'll see. Because I figure if I can make it like more ledge-like, at least in some places, it might um, blend in just a little more. Because I'll have some places to put the trees and stuff too. Because I would like to kind of put some trees and stuff. Looks like we got a couple of ads going. I'm hiding all of the zombies and stuff, so like you can hear them through the dirt. Welcome back from the ads. So glad to have y'all back. I haven't really done a lot of pushing for September because, you know, the subs are a perk that I would appreciate, but are not necessarily required. But since it is the last 2 days, just today and tomorrow, I think is the last bit of September, I'll just remind folks they're on sale. They help me a ton. You don't have to watch ads. And yeah, they're really beneficial. I could really use the support. Obviously, again, not required. Um, but if you did choose to support me with a sub, I would really appreciate it. Um, and now is the best time because they are on sale. If you do have Prime, you can always use your Prime sub too. And that way you get that ad-free viewing and you still support me, and it's great. So I'll throw that out there. Probably, every now and then this stream and for tomorrow's stream, just as a reminder, because if you can save money, why not, right? Save money, help me out. Win-win. Yeah, so we're just kind of gonna be playing around with landscape today. Um, how have y'all been today? How's today been? How's today treated you? For me, today was pretty good. It was a pretty good day. I've been reminded today a little bit more than normal that I'm not young anymore. My my back's been bothering me a bit, but you know, it is what it is. But what about y'all? What have you done anything good today? Anything new and exciting that's been going on? Anything uh maybe not new and exciting, maybe something bothering you, you know? I'm not like a therapist or anything, but sometimes it's nice to be able to just say, "Hey, I did not have a good day today." You're welcome to say that if you want. Kind of taking a look at this and deciding what I want to do with it. I think maybe filling that in and bringing this up might be good. And then maybe filling this in a little bit might be good. And then let's just trying to kind of even it out a little bit. There we go. Had to take care of some housekeeping there. Forgive me for the pause. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. Do, do, do. Oops. There we go. Just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, so sorry about that. I am back. Looks like Ghost is going to hit up a friend to play more Beyond Depth. What is that? If you're still out there, my friend, what is Beyond Depth? A game, I'm assuming. What kind of game is it? Minecraft mod. Oh, okay. Cool. Is it is it like the dungeons type thing, or is it a shoot, 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 go get your own grass. Go get grass somewhere else. Is it a it's like not a texture pack, obviously. It's like an actual world, like the one block or things like that I've seen. I'm still really new to Minecraft. I am just getting into it. I am brand new. I'm like a baby, so you gotta have to teach me a little bit, guide me. Has like demonic mobs, different variants of the vanilla mobs, extra weapons. Oh, fun times. Fun times. I saw on the marketplace because I was looking, and they had ones that was like like super creepy mobs. Like they took the mobs that were already in the game and like made them super scary. I was like, that would give me nightmares. If I if I was playing this game, I would have my nightmares watching or playing with that thing if it came after me. That's really cool though. Like the stuff that people create for this game, it's a lot of them are really creative and really ingenious, and I'm like, wow, I would never have thought to do that. I was watching Minecraft Live. I watched the Minecraft Live for the first time. When was it? Yesterday or the day before? And they had some people on that like one was a grandma that got into playing Minecraft because of her grandchildren. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And so now all she does is play Minecraft. And she streams it, which is amazing. And there's another person that became an architect because of their Minecrafting. And I thought that was super cool. They build buildings now because of, you know, this little block game. Super, super cool. Super fun to experience. Yeah, I imagine, especially like the creativity that has to go into them in the first place. That would be definitely something to see, is just the creativity. And like even just the skin packs and things that people put on the marketplace that I've seen. Some of those skin packs are pretty darn cool looking. I think my skin pack that makes me the little Enderman wearing a suit, I think that's a Minecraft, like done by Minecraft um skin pack. I just went for like cheap fun ones. How do I want to do this? Let's do yeah, let's do that. That looks cool. Trying to decide like as we're going how I want this to kind of look, you know? There's a nice site with so many skins to use. I downloaded a Natsuki skin from TDLC. Oh, that's cool. The mobs require a lot of RAM and CPU power. So many RAMs you can clone. Oh, that's awesome. I bet that there are a lot of pretty intense mods out there for the game. I would expect that there would be a lot of them. Because sometimes there's just not really a way to compress files to make them smaller. And it also depends on like what platform you play on. Because if you're on Xbox or something, I imagine that it'd be kind of hard to manage file sizes for some things. I am not a programmer or a mod developer or anything like that. I have no idea what I'm talking about when I say stuff like that. Maybe it is really easy and I just don't know. Oh, come on. Cooperate. There we go. Getting to the end of the row here. I think I want to go down. Oh, let's go down some. So I'm gonna have to take this tree out because this tree is just blocking the way. But that's okay, because I'm planning, like I said, I'm planning on putting the trees and stuff back in once I um get the sides and stuff up a little bit better. Once I get some ground and things. Because the goal is to kind of um quote unquote hide the maze in the landscape so that you get this beacon, and the beacon is going to lead you to the entrance to the cave, or to the maze. But then you have to get through the maze to get to the treasure, and also to get to like the other side. So the goal is to make it not quite so easy to just walk up and see that it's there. Like, it's gonna stick out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's not really a good way for me to hide this. Um, and I also kind of don't, like, I don't want to hide it completely and have it be completely invisible. But the goal is to kind of, it's obvious, but not that obvious. That's what I'm going for. Like, it sticks out a little. Uh, let's do... All right, we got about ads in about 5 minutes or so. So with this round of ads, if y'all are sitting through those, get up, grab something to drink, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do. See, here's another couple of trees that are in the way. I did some of this stuff before I did some of the rest of it, so it's kind of the thought process was not quite complete. See, because I've got like a tree in the middle of this thing, which I should have taken care of to begin with and didn't. That's all right. We'll just fix it like right this now, and it'll be good. Keep all these zombies in so they can't escape, right? The walker hole, yep. See, I didn't even completely plug this hole. This zombie hole is just wide open. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take care of my shoddy workmanship right here. Is this what happens when your ideas evolve as you're going? Hey, look. All of these guys are charged. Every single one of my creepers are charged creepers. I don't know why. I think it has to do with the texture pack I'm using or something. I don't know. But they're all just out here living their best charged lives. Till I walk up with some flint and steel and light them on fire. And then they're just, you know, blowing up. There. Here we go. Alright, now we just gotta kind of finish taking out the trees here that are kind of in the way. And we'll keep going with our project shortly. You'll have to forgive my voice. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather past couple days. My voice today just has been kind of weak. I slept a lot yesterday, which was good. I kind of needed it. Alright, I think that was all that tree. That kind of caught us up to over here, so let's kind of see where we were at. We were kind of up here building this up. I like the idea of this kind of being this gradient like such, but I think I might need it to be a little bit longer, like maybe 2 a piece. 2 a piece across, you know? There, because that kind of met up in the middle there. So let's do this. Okay, let's fill these spots in. I might have to BRB really quick again. Thanks for sitting through those ads. I appreciate it very much. I need to I know I just got back from the ads. I do need to take just another quick be right back. The boy is not staying in bed, so bear with me. I will be back in just a moment. All right. So sorry about that. Let's Let's get back to it, shall we? I don't know if I was muted at all. If I was muted, I apologize. Boy's not staying in bed, so I've had to get up a couple times. Um, let's see. Where was I at? We took out a tree. We filled in the hole. Now we're kind of doing our architectural awesomeness. Across the way here. Whoops. And so we're just kind of filling in some holes as we make our outside of our maze. This world that I'm building, a lot of it is for the boy. Because he enjoys building things for me that I then go around and play in. And so I'm kind of doing the same for him. And this world is kind of the first where I've actually like put on my creative hat to try and come up with fun, interesting things for him to do. Because he's so smart and he's so good at this game. And he comes up with such creative things for me to do. It's impressive how creative he can be and how his imagination can come up with these nifty obstacles and puzzles and things that I need to do. So trying to kind of match that has been not easy actually, but it's been fun to kind of attempt to come up with something that he'll find interesting and fun. Rambling aside, it's given me kind of an opportunity to try on my creative cap, and this whole world, I'm just trying brand new things every time I turn around. So like this maze, this is the first time I've ever done a maze like this. It's the first time I've ever first time I've ever seen that, that's for sure. Anyway, it's the first time I've ever like tried to clear out an entire area of land and put something in that wasn't there before. So it's been interesting, and like a lot of it's trial and error, and how does this look, and what do I want this to do, and oh, now that I've done this I need to kind of change that and so forth. So we're learning as we go. But I don't think anyone's ever going to be like too old for Minecraft, you know? If you are able to think about it and decide what you want to have happen, and if you're willing to try and experiment, figure it out, then you're still old enough to play, I guess. I think that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to get at. spiders coming out of everywhere. Oof. Uh, let's do... Yeah. That works. Let's put you up here. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna take most of these trees out on the side, though, I think. Alright, so we got that tree. This one definitely needs to go. See, it's even just like in the... Alright. That tree out of the way. That one's okay for now. It'll probably have to go, but it's okay for now. This is 2 different trees put together. Alright, so that was that tree. Hello. Now we've got this tree that we're taking out. Like, if I can help it, I'm trying not to take out too many trees, because I don't want to have to replace all of them. So I'm kind of hoping that I can leave a few. Which is why I'm being a little bit particular about what leaves I kind of bash. Because I'm hoping that I don't have to take trees that are much farther than where these are already. I mean, if I do, I do. But I'm hoping that I don't have to. So I'd rather them look as natural as I can make them. Obviously, the zombies and the skeletons and the spiders are really hoping that I don't take out all their trees as well, because they have better things to do with their time than burst into flame and, die. So, out of respect for, all of the animal species and the roaming undead, I'm doing my best not to destroy all the trees. Because zombies are people too. Or were at one point, at least. I don't know how many people have gone onto YouTube and looked at any of the things that people animate so far as Minecraft, but I have seen some really, really fun comics and stuff. Not necessarily comics, but cartoons that people have made uh about the villagers and like Steve and Alex and that kind of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, but I have never laughed so hard in my life than watching some of these things that some folks have made about Minecraft. They have cracked me up, and I just can't. I couldn't tell you who did them. I couldn't tell you anything about them, but there were cartoons about how like zombies came to be, um, how piglins came to be with their gold, fetish and all of that. And I crack up. They crack me up like crazy. There's one where there's villagers and it's around the holidays, and so like Saint Nick is coming with his giant sack of toys or whatever, and they're trying to figure out what's in the sack, and it's the Saint Nick's actually like taking children or something in the pack, and it was really funny to watch. Like, you can find some of the songs from these shows on Spotify and stuff. It's pretty funny. Like, where do zombies come from? Something was one, and yeah, the creativity around this game is crazy. Both, like, actually in-game, but also, like, outside of it. The inspiration for songs and films and comics and I don't think that the creator of this game probably expected it to do what it's doing now, or what it has been doing, you know? Got pig. Okay. There's a whole bunch more over there. They're just chilling. I have it set to always day, as you can see, because like we haven't had a night cycle yet. I'm gonna turn it back to having a full night cycle when I get done with the maze and stuff. But you can see all the friends just hiding back there. They're like, no, please stop chopping down the trees. I just need the Lorax to come out. There we go. Yeah, that's literally all I need is just the Lorax to come out and tell me how terrible of a person I am for chopping down all the trees. Speaking of that, has anybody ever seen the new one? Like, when I was little, we had the animated the Lorax, right? With the little orange guy. But it was hand drawn, it was hand animated. And there was a computer animated one, which I know is also done by hand, but not hand drawn, like with a pen and paper. Um, but the new one that came out was computer animated, and it was actually pretty funny. They like made it a musical. Or whatever, and it was pretty entertaining. It wasn't like old school what I was used to, but it was okay. Apparently I need a thneed though. That's what they were telling me in that show. Was that I need I need a thneed. And it's the thing that everyone needs. Kind of reminds me of that Idiocracy movie where, you know, they talk about electrolytes because it's what your body needs. But what's an electrolyte? It's what your body needs. Nobody knows what an electrolyte is anymore, but it's your body needs it apparently. Alright, there we go. We've kind of cleared the way there for our super awesome wall of destiny and whatever. We're just gonna keep going with our trees and whatnot until we get, you know, a fairly good space cleared around. This is a big oak. Like the other ones are the dark oaks, obviously because they have darker wood. But like this oak is huge because it's got all its branches, you know, coming off. It's a tall tree too. That is kind of a cool tree right there. Was 10 tall too. 10 blocks tall. What's the tallest tree anyone's ever like cut down in Minecraft? Is there a block limit on how tall they can grow? Anybody know? I'll probably look it up later. Spinning around dizzy. My little wandering trader. I usually have at least one wandering trader lost in the maze that isn't actually a maze yet. Some might call that amazing. Ah ha ha. Okay. Got a little birch tree in here too. Got like a whole underzone here, but it's not like where the zombies come from. At least it's plugged, I guess. And then this oak tree ended in a dark oak tree, so that's kind of interesting. I kind of like taking out the trunk of the tree first because then the leaves kind of start to disappear. And I can kind of tell what leaves go with what plant. Kind of. Not always. But when you're not trying to take out every single tree, that's kind of helpful every now and then. Let's see. Gotta take out this one. Because the trunk is literally in the way. Figuratively as well. Okay. See, look at, and I even have sponge here that I need to, look, I have an entire, like, trench that I need to take care of. I think I got excited about filling in the sides that I kind of forgot what I was doing halfway through. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Because like I said, I have the whole trench here with just bad guys coming out of it. Um, because I went through and by the way, this is like a gravel, there's a gravel pit in here. Huh. There's like, anyway. Um, so yeah. Let's just, hey look, there's another tree in the way. Look, water. There we go. Here we go. We were right here. Look, more trees. But yeah, like literally, there's just everybody everywhere. Wow, look at all these trees. So weird. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that here momentarily. Let me grab my drink here. Thank you so much. Hydrate, hydrate. How you doing, Purple? It is good to see you, my friend. Mm. Tasty. Tasty hydrate. Doing okay? How about me? I am doing all right myself. I'm discovering that I went a little bit squirrel when I was going around the outside of my maze. I don't know if you saw last time what I was working on, but this is the maze I've been working on. I've been adding the walls and kind of sort of a little bit blending them into the rest of the environment. And I found a spot where my squirrel brain got distracted and I didn't actually like finish doing what I was supposed to do. So now I just have um a breeding ground for all the bad guys in the game. And I'm taking out all the trees so I can see where I need to like finish the wall. And they're like, "No, my trees." And I'm like, but I gotta." And they're like, "No, please." And I'm like, "Nope, all the trees are gone." And so they're retreating further and further into the innards of this thing. I'm sure there is. I am sure there's a command. I know that there's a thing to clear the land too that I didn't know. Um this is just kind of how I'm doing it right now. I'll learn all that stuff eventually. But today is not that day. I am not really going to learn it right now. But yes, I am absolutely positive that there's probably a way to do that. I'm just being lazy and doing it this way for now. Um because yeah, I went through and I went as deep as I could go before I hit anything weird. And then I went as far as I could go in each direction to kind of figure out where I could put the rectangle that is going to be the maze. And me um so yeah, I'm just kind of plugging the hole. Just mostly because I don't have anything else to do. And like I was saying a little earlier, I'm kind of also doing it because this is the first one, the first world build thing that I've actually like, I'm trying things for the first time. Like, I'm gonna end up trying redstone stuff in this probably to create like little tricks and like locks and things that he's gonna have to figure out to open up some of the cool stuff that's gonna be in here. So we will kind of figure it out as we go. There. All right, that should be everything plugged up for now. I've got this little bit here that I need to kind of work on, but that's okay. Um Then we'll just hide our sponge. This is what I'm talking about. All the trees in the way. So we're kind of just clearing out some stuff today. I did a lot of work on it over the weekend, off stream. And I'm going to keep doing more work and stuff off stream for it and kind of giving you little updates on what I've done when I start stream. And then I'm hopefully going to compile all of the video that I do into kind of a, hey, check out this maze thing I built video that I'll post on YouTube. It'll take all of the boring stuff that we've been doing and like all my lameness and trim it down into, you know, something entertaining, hopefully. Not that I'm not entertaining. I know that I'm entertaining to some degree, but it'll hopefully just make it better. Be careful not to burn out. Yeah, no joke. No joke. This is just for fun. It's just a for fun way for me to be creative and do something to hang out and play with the boys. So every little bit I finish, I let him play with and, you know, discover and then tear apart. And then he builds something that I get to mess around with. And then I turn around and he gets to mess around with it, you know, build something that he can play with, and just kind of a little back and forth. Yeah, this particular project ended up being a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be when I first started. And it's probably going to, probably going to keep getting a little bit bigger as time goes. But that's okay. All these trees are kind of connected. That's fantastic. Yeah, if it gets to the point where it's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore, I've been clearing out trees forever, I'll probably look up some of those commands. But for right now, I'm kind of enjoying the manual labor of it. Because it's also helping me distress from my long day at work that I just had and that kind of stuff too. So, like, there's a method to my madness about how I'm doing this kind of stuff. So, when it comes to the actual, like, YouTube, hey, check out this thing I made, it's gonna be a lot less boring, mundane. Everything will be sped up. I'll probably voice over what it was that I was trying to do, what I discovered, so on and so forth. There's a lot of really cool Minecraft videos on the internet too, like on YouTube. I've watched a lot of, like, check out what I've built in 100 days. Because you can turn on like days played and whatnot. It's like, I built this whole mega base that no one can ever escape from in just 100 days. The other videos that I found that I kind of have fun watching are the ones where they've built like habitats. Like I made that habitat for the creaking over in my pale garden, which is the purple beacon just there that you can see where my crosshair is. I made a creaking habitat over there, but they'll go and they'll make like a big thing that looks like a chest, and they'll put every single rare mob. They'll create a habitat in this giant chest and put every rare mob there is in there. Like they'll go find it and then they'll put it in. It's like, oh, and I did it in 100 days. And I'm like, huh, okay, cool. So there's definitely a lot of fun stuff you can do with this game. And I am just cracking the surface on that. Oh, god dang. Oh. So the Enderman was the first mob that I encountered, the first hostile mob that I encountered when I picked up this game. And even to this is peaceful, or not peaceful, obviously, because there's Enderman in it, but it's creative, and it's easy on creative. They can't hurt me, and I still pee my pants every time I see one. I don't know why the Enderman scared me so bad when I first started playing, but they did. And oh my lord, I pee my pants every time. It's fantastic. So if you were ever wondering how to scare me and make me pee my pants, just be an Enderman and pop out of a bush. That is all you need to do. Taking notes. I love it. I get laughed at a lot by a certain boy that I'm making this for. He likes to laugh at me when I get Endermen because they scare me. What do I want to do here? Do I want to keep... Let's do that. Mm. Just waiting for him to die at this point. Yeah, that works. Look at this cow. Oh, it fell. It was right on the edge here. Looks like it fell off. Looks like it fell off. Look, there it is. Just bouncing around. Let's see. Boy, it just does not want to cooperate today on the dragging of the blocks. Right. Welcome back from ads. Just another friendly reminder, is September. And our subs are on sale. So if you wanted to support me, I would be grateful. Not required. But I just figured if you're going to be taking advantage of the sale and want to support me, I would appreciate it. Save yourself from the ads. Plus, I have some pretty awesome subscriber emotes and stuff too that I really am proud of. So if you did feel like catching one while they're on sale, September is the time to do it. I'm only going on about it too because it's the last couple days that you can take advantage of it, so don't want you to miss out if that is something that you were thinking about doing. If subscriptions aren't your thing, another great way to support me, just show up. Show up and drop your lurk like you already do. I appreciate that more than you know. Let's go down a bit. We only have like a million more ways to go this way. It's fine. Let's plug that hole. Do that side more in a bit. Hey, look, zombie villager. Or something. Hello, dude. Yeah, okay. Go do your groaning over there. Go groan over there in peace. Could groan over there. Go over there and groan in pieces, I suppose. If you really wanted. That might not be as fun, though. Just saying. Um... Let's see. For a second, I thought that zombie villager was over with the pig, and I was like, hey, leave that pig alone, but then it wasn't. It was just me being silly. Let's see. Alright, we got all that hole plugged. Kind of like the way that looks. The way that's come out, the way, It's like all kind of one level, but split a bit. I like that. Let's see. Trying to decide what I think would look good for the side of the hill. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay so far. Um, just gonna do a couple more little pieces for tonight. Then we're gonna go ahead and raid out. We'll find someone to raid. And hopefully I'll have this side done by tomorrow, so that we will have some more stuff to do the next time, which should be tomorrow night. No, it won't be tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we should be, hopefully, if my collaboration is going, it should be a collaboration with Shoopaloop 2 and Penny Piston. We should be playing Space Marine or Helldivers, one of the two, tomorrow, and that would be at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So the next time we'll be doing Minecraft is actually going to be on Thursday, because Wednesday night should be collaboration with Penny Piston and me doing Gears of War, which would also be at 6 p.m. So if those two collaborations are going, we'll have one at 6 p.m. tomorrow night on Tuesday doing Space Marine 2 or Helldivers, and then the next one would be 6 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday doing Gears of War. So then we'll do Minecraft at 8 p.m. Pacific on Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday off, and we'll start on Sunday. So we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Let me find someone to raid really quick. Let's see who we've got. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Um, Let's go see Maddie. We haven't seen Maddie in a while. Yeah, we'll go see Maddie. We haven't seen Maddie in a while. Maddie is an amazing um streamer as well. So if you've never been, it's going to be super exciting. If you have been, it's going to be super exciting. So either way, we're going to have a good time. We're going to go see Maddie Braun tomorrow night. We will have stream hopefully at 6 p.m. Pacific time with Loop 2 and Penny Piston playing either Space Marines 2 or Helldivers 2. If not, I'll be back at 8 p.m. Pacific time with some Minecraft. So until tomorrow, I will see you all next time.